Hey, welcome to a sleepy version of Shootin' with Samuel G. You know, best thing to start this way out this week, my friend Aldo right here had his arm busted last week. By some buffoon from Oklahoma that sits across the room. Lucky for him, he fixed Aldo's arm. You don't go breaking the arm of a guy who orders pizza dough by the barrel, okay? Aldo's back in good shape. We're ready to go. Hey, let's start with the high schools. The Eaton baseball team winning the Northern Colorado Baseball Classic this weekend over University High. Some things haven't changed a whole lot. Eaton rolling to the victory. JT Mossberg with probably the standout performance in the tournament on Friday with just a great performance on the mound. And Bob Irvin has taken over the program there and, you know, trying to keep it on track, but could be something else brewing up at Eaton. I hear things. Stay with the high schools. Greeley West, Kylie Cropper, number 2 singles player for the girls tennis team. She wins the West Invitational this weekend, and you got to think about it. That's against some 5A competition, and that makes it tougher. When you're in an individual sport, which technically high school tennis is, and you're beating 5A competition, that says a lot about the quality and the talent that Cropper possesses. And, you know, if she gets on a roll, look for her to make some noise by the time state tournament comes around. And they're doing a great job with that program out there. It's always been strong. Coach Pace is doing a good job. Kathy Elliott before him built that program up, and it really has maintained. And that's good tennis to watch when you go out to West. We'll go on the hill up here to my friends at UNC. You know, I don't know any other way to say it. The softball team still sucks. They're bad. They lose a 3-game series in the Big Sky Conference this week. Sacramento State can't get over the hump. The baseball team trying to win a WAC game now has won, well, their record's horrible, about 4 or 5 wins. But, you know, they've lost every WAC game they've played this year. Went to Utah Valley this weekend. Lost 2 of the 3 so far, including one on a walk-off homer tonight to the Wolverines. And you know what? You start having to wonder, do these wins start playing mental? They start playing the mental game with them. You know, winning can be contagious. Losing can be contagious. So these losses, opposed to the very few wins they have, you kind of wonder how Carl Iwasaki is going to handle this situation and get the Bears back on the schneid. They're just, those 2 teams have turned the spring season at UNC really into uneventful. The track team doing its thing and doing pretty well. But I'm going to tell you what, softball and baseball, 2 sports that have high following, and they're just not producing. And right now it's making the spring real ugly for things up on the hill. Let's go a little bit to pro baseball this week. You know, the San Diego Padres come to Coors Field, hadn't scored a run like in 30 innings until they get here, and now they get 21 runs in 2 games against the Rockies. I guess that'll tell you the Rockies still don't have any pitching. And, you know, whether or not Dick Monfort was in the lobby of Coors Field handing out magnets or programs with his purple shoes and purple tie, doesn't make any difference. The people aren't going to care. The PR thing, it isn't working, Dick. You've got to get some pitching. And I'll tell you what, it better happen fast because those crowds are going to start diminishing. You know, if you don't win, they don't care. That's the bottom line. Win and they'll come. Otherwise, they don't care. Down on 20th and Blake, there's not a pitcher anywhere to be found, and that's a fact. Let's go to the final part of our little Shootin' It with Samuel G. Shoot your pie hole. This guy now has done this twice. He's probably the first shut your pie hole and get a life double winner. Von Miller, everybody's favorite. First of all, get off the TV and get in the weight room, will you, and start getting things done. I hope your Dancing with the Stars is over with because it's really nothing to look at, honestly, not for me, Von. Get in the weight room, start thinking about what's ahead of you, maybe get some more money on the guaranteed contract. But he said this week if it was up to him, the Broncos would sign Johnny Manziel. Well, thank the good Lord it's not up to you. Johnny Manziel is not going to play anywhere. I'll tell you who he's going to play for. He's going to play for some rehab center until he learns how to grow up. That's who he's going to play for. Sign Johnny Manziel? Are you serious? Von Miller, I know, the guy is a Texas A&M guy. You're kind of in his corner, but playing pro football is not going to answer Johnny Manziel's problems. He needs counseling. He needs it bad. And I've been around enough goofballs in this room to know when somebody needs counseling. A guy from Oklahoma breaks a little statue's arm. That guy needs some counseling. Huh? Come back and I'll see you next week. Because of you, there's a song in my heart. Because of you,